I almost typed in chat and then I just realized I can talk in real life. So yeah. Hope all is well, Kat. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you had a good day so far. I just said that. Saturday, right? Wow. Super hyped. I forget it's Saturday, honestly. I've lost track of time. In both a good and a bad way. Having too much fun. I'm gonna be a mongrel and start warming up right now. Because no one can stop me. Alright, spend your time doing warm-ups. Oh, you're going to. Huge. What are you warming up for? Are you just doing like a daily practice? Also, any news on your lesson 2 submission? Ooh, the music I'm listening to right now makes me want to go to... There's a park near my house. The gardens, if you will. I want to do that. Maybe I'll go there. Is it open tomorrow? I hope it's open tomorrow. If so, that'd be probably a perfect time to go. I feel like parks are severely overrated in terms of, or underrated, sorry, underrated. Oh yeah, but someone added their name next to my submission, so I'm guessing soon. Huge! Wow. Going fast. Man, lesson 3. Honestly, I like lesson 3 more than lesson 4 just because the bugs are fun to learn about. And you get more of a chance to work on organic forms. Because like all lesson 3 is to me is getting used to bending and twisting structures. It's kind of an extension of the leaves. Yeah, because you do, or it's like a weird extension of the arrows. I mean, I guess it helped me start visualizing 3D space, but most of the learning was happening in lesson 4. Well, cool. Okay. It is time to stream, everybody. The one person that's here. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great Saturday so far. It's 7:30 as we do it. Nothing really to report on. Kind of got stuck today. Like, I wanted to do a lot of work on my app, and I got some work done. I just wish it was more. I was a bit lazy, I'm not going to lie. I think after lesson 3, I'm going to focus on the texture challenge. That's probably a good choice. I mean, like, I need to do the texture challenge, I need to do the cylinder challenge, I need to do all of that. But we'll get there eventually, right? Do I want 100% Drawbox? I'm not sure. But we'll see, right? Yeah, other than that, the app, still a pretty good day. Got stuff done. Lazy Saturday. And I hope to have a lazy Sunday tomorrow as well. Yeah. So, we're going to pop over here, do our warm-up for the day. Straighten everything out, set our countdown for our warm-up. May spend some extra time warming up today because I didn't spend... This was all I did since I started the stream, so nothing major. But yeah, sincerely hope you guys are having a great Saturday so far. And also, believe it or not, we have just hit 200 subscribers. I checked that today. I was like, oh, I got a subscriber notification. Wonder how many I have. And we've hit 200, which is kind of a ridiculous number to think about. Like, I say it every time we hit a subscriber milestone, but like, think about just 20 people in a room. That's a lot of people, let alone 10 times that amount. Insane. And now, of course, not all these people are joining the streams every day or anything like that. Most of them are subscribing, expecting me to either make more lesson reviews or whatever it may be. And I'm here for it, right? But you know, people don't have to, and they choose to, which is very kind, and I really do appreciate it. But most of all, what I appreciate the most is if you guys just spend an hour a day doing something that you love. Not saying that I don't appreciate the subscribers, of course. But with that being said, let's spend an hour a day doing something that we love. With school on the horizon, these streams are going to become pivotal towards me doing things that I love every day, because school gets quite hectic time-wise. But we're here for it. I was kind of thinking as I was doing this warm-up and also chatting, how like not real anything I learned in school is. Like what is real is your relationships. You know, it's what you eat, what you make, and what you do. Learning about like combinatorics is not real, you know. Sure, it's gonna help me make cool things and stuff, but weirdly enough, it's not real, like not tangible. There's nothing physically to quantify my ability to understand that. Yet despite its lack of physical basis within our world, we operate off of it. I'm a huge proponent of school. Sorry, huge proponent of learning. My personal art goal is to redraw my very first sketchbook to see how far I've come. That's very fun. Please, I mean, Kat, you've obviously already accomplished this, but to anyone listening to this in the future, please hold on to all of your books, your art books and stuff like that. I've thrown away some like my drawings of the past when I was much younger, and I regret it deeply. Sure, they may be ugly and they may like linger in the back of your mind as a huge mistake and a scar on your art career. But just as they are impermanent and as you can throw them away, they're impermanent and therefore hold some value. The art you throw away is more valuable than you could ever know. And plus, regardless, if you don't like your art, still keep it and like recycle it. Turn it into something cool later on. Just as that Cat is doing. Not physically recycling, but recycling those ideas and demonstrating their ability to remake things. I'm keeping every single warm-up page I come across unless they're like ruined. And I want to bind them all one day. So not just the lesson material, but the things we did along the way. Yikes, that wasn't the best. Such as a warm-up though. A bit of a sharp corner right there, but otherwise that's pretty good. Meh. Hey, you are too late. Not getting paid for today, Mr. Mod. All that money is going to Rise's return fund to ship him back home. How's it going, Delano? Hope all is well. Oh, Delano, you weren't here. I played Marvel Rivals the other day. I forgot to talk about it yesterday, or like you weren't here yesterday, so I couldn't talk about it. But it was very fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not good at all at it, and ironically, I realized why I don't like Overwatch, or like there's many reasons not to like Overwatch, but I never liked it in the first place, is because I'm used to source movement, like Valve movement, and so I love strafing and stuff, and that's why I didn't like Overwatch, and that's also why I find, like there's no air excel, if you know what that means. That's why I like don't like the movement system as much as I do than TF2 or CSGO for Marvel Rivals, but it's still very fun, and I love playing support. They made playing support very fun. Good, just finished the last, the Lesson 5's last demo. Dropped it in chat. Let's see this. World ends in art, general. Ooh. Oh man, your line work is insane. Very nice. Although, is that his tongue or is it his beak? I love it though. Very good job. Be very funny if it was his tongue. Excellent work as per usual though, Delano. You know, I love playing, I played Star-Lord, Rocket. My friends made me play Iron Man because he's so easy, and yes, he was so easy. So I stopped playing him because I did not like it. It's like playing Pyro and TF2, I'll never enjoy that. Actually, no, it's actually kind of fun to play Pyro and TF2 because, like, I'm good at TF2. Don't need Pyro to crutch, but I'm bad at Marvels, so I feel bad for crutching with Iron Man. My line accuracy is a bit off today. What else did I play? I played Spider-Man a bit. A lot to get used to there, but I think if you master his movement style, probably one of the hardest hardest to kill if you can master, like, unless you have AoE. Played a bit of Mantis. I really enjoyed Mantis. I enjoyed Hela a lot. Who else? I loved Rocket probably. Rocket was my favorite healer, just because he was so easy, but what's her name? Actually, I didn't like Luna as much as I liked Rocket, to be honest. Like, all of them don't feel boring. It's actually quite engaging. Yeah, but like, that's the first game I've loved playing support. Like, I usually play support in games because I'm no longer good at video games, so I just want to support my my teammates. Like, I play a lot of like whatever it's called. Oh my gosh. On Battlefield 1, it's the character, like Assault. I play a lot of Assault on Battlefield 1, only because I love taking the anti-tank rifle, or gun, or whatever it's called, and killing players with it. I love sitting at the end of a very long hallway, and the moment someone peeks their head, they get eviscerated. It is my favorite thing, and I laugh so hard. And then I pick up, and I go somewhere else. It is the most rewarding thing in the world. Sorry. But yeah, rewarding game. I'm not gonna call it addicting because I actually feel like tired after I play a match. Look at all this ink I'm already smearing, jeez. Yeah, no, good game. I kind of want to draw Rocket from Marvels. There's a lot going on with this character in that game, and I love it. Luna, I did feel a bit bored. I'm not gonna lie. Because I just felt like I was butt mashing to heal people, which I practically was. I kept getting targeted by a Venom player, so. Also, Venom does seem quite dead simple as well. Like Iron Man. Oh, I missed. Ooh, I double missed. Wow, that was bad. Next, that was not the best. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say the healer I like the most is either Mantis or Rocket so far. And then DPS, definitely I like Hell the most. I haven't played her a ton. Hella. Yeah, I think that's about it. Magic looks fun. I just don't understand all of her tech yet. So, right? Like, cool. So, successful warm-up today. A bit simple. Not too happy with my line quality, and I'm smearing ink everywhere as per usual, but that's about it, right? Cool. So, we're going to head over to more head constructions today. We're going to do the exact same thing we did yesterday, which is pull up pictures of people and then draw them at that head angle. We're going to aim for their facial features a bit too. So, you know, we don't want to be we can't be perfect, honestly, at this point, right? But we're going to aim for, like, if they have a big forehead, then we're going to draw their big forehead. If they have a smaller chin, a wider chin, stuff like that. And then also it's a game of perspective, seeing which way they're headed and what planes of the face we're going to be able to see, stuff like that. That's probably the biggest takeaway, is what planes of the face can we see at all times. Because a very common error is like stretching the front plane of the face too far instead of that curving one. If we're doing eyes right now, that's a huge one, because people don't treat eyes like a sphere in the socket. They treat it as just a like PNG, a flat sticky note on someone's face, right? Which, you know, we want it to be round. We want to have depth, dimension, all that good stuff. So, yeah, let me pull up the website right here because I'm a lazy streamer and I forgot to pull it up before stream. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was working on the app right before this. So, yeah. Cool. And I think we have a good. This is like 3/4. Yeah, we could do this one. Go. It's a bit to the side, which means I can't actually see it too well. Thing. So we'll go over here. Question is it going to display the right thing? It will. It's a bit awkward though. Okay, yeah, so she's just gonna be on the side there, and I actually can't see this at all, so we're gonna have to take it over to pure ref. Darn. There we go. That's much better. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna have our sketch right here. Oh, okay. Keep freaking myself out. Whoa, what? Create a highlight? I can create highlights? Interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna go mess with my thermostat real quick, and then we're gonna get into it. Be right back. I swear my thermostat lies to me every day. But yeah, I'm gonna yap about the app so far. There's like hundreds of ways of doing outlines and just 3D rendering in general, right? The most popular is inverse hull something. Basically, you just take the existing geometry and expand it outwards. And then you need to do some other special math if your object that you're outlining is transparent. But then if you do that and you have merging objects with inverse hull outlines, then it's cheap. It's really easy to do. Like, not expensive. It doesn't make you lag too much. But whenever you have them merging together, there's a lot of issues there. And so for the app, not only am I having issues with the click function because the kind of built-in one sucks, but I have to not use inverse hull outlines because it's not good for intersections, which is what the app is doing. I really hope that the other outline method is good. Otherwise, I have to really change some stuff. But yeah, so without any further ado, everybody, let's get into it. Let's start our hour timer. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Like, was reading my things. I was like, SBE countdown? No, that's not the name of it. Cool. Okay, and boom. So, yeah. You put on my pure rough. I had it hidden away. So, one thing that I really like to see here, is this. I think this is a really cool thing. Let's go red, because this will be pretty. Yeah, look at that. This. Because right here we're seeing the brow, especially right there. Look at that. And we can already see, like, the cheek is kind of deceptive because it's round and it's pushing out. But we know there's a plane over here, and you can start seeing it happen like this with the brow. It's starting away right there, or it's starting to. And we know that the upper third is about right here of the cranium. It's not curved that much, it's more like this. And yeah, it's gonna be about probably right here. Yeah, so we know that the chin is a pronounced chin too, so we're gonna go out here. So this is about right here. Bring it up here. Got this. If we popped the skull off, we'd be able to see the inside in here, so we know that this line's going to also be going up here, meaning these need to be practically parallel lines. And then we're going to travel back here on our slant, and I can tell that the cranium is happening about like right here. We're traveling up her ears probably about right here-ish. Or her hair. So, go over here. Travel back here. We're a bit off kilter up here. Our plane's a bit too flat for her head. Yeah, because we're doing this a bit, but her plane is a bit more, you can see it a bit more up here. But I'm gonna stick with this for now because I'm kind of happy with this. So that's kind of what we're looking at. I think it's pretty solid construction so far. And then yeah, we can extend, you know, mandible, hyroid's probably back there. Yeah, that should have been a bit up, and then yeah, hyroid, or hyoid, oh my gosh, not hyroid. Actually, it's probably like right here, honestly. And I did it the other day. If you lift up your neck, and please be careful, guys. You lift up your neck high enough, and if you're a male, you'll have the Adam's apple. So right above that, if you press, don't look completely up. Just look up a tiny bit, and you press a bit hard above that space, and for those who do not have an Adam's apple or notable, it's like right at that turn between the normal skin and where the neck starts going up, right? Like chin slant down, it's right there, and you can actually feel it. So it's a lot higher than you'd think. I'm gonna say it's about right here for her, doing that. So this is our breakdown. I'm gonna keep it, but also yeah, Control Shift Alt C. Oh my gosh, I remembered the key combination. I'm insane. Oh, wow. Okay, well, awfully morbid, but probably true. It's the bone that breaks when you strangle someone to death. Believable. And bam. Yeah, don't break your hyoid, guys. Come on. Also, what an introduction, Anatole. Glad to see you tonight. Cool. Alrighty. So yeah, with any further ado, let's construct this. So, I swear that it's not a coughing thing, it's a dab. Like, I'm fully inspired by that. So yeah, since we said her head plane is a bit more visible, and it's also because it's round, but yeah, starting from there, we're gonna make sure that our top plane is a bit more visible. This is actually gonna get foreshortened a bit back here. And then let's see, I think that's about it. Yeah, these are equal. This one not getting foreshortened a ton, but still seeing it's still the main plane. 100% a dab. Yeah, no, come on. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. And yeah, it's actually tilted. That's the thing, like I see a lot of the plane up here, but also we have to think our box is up here encapsulating a lot of that, so we're actually not seeing a lot. Okay, so let's plane up here, mainly because we know we can't see anything down here, and we're not being foreshortened vertically a lot. So let's do. I need to move like my camera a bit down so I can see both my reference. Okay, so start with a point, go down and back, go over here in front, felt like that probably. Then we go back here and we get foreshortened a bit. We're going to draw a Y. It's only a little bit longer than this. This controls how much that plane we see, and so we'd expect. Right there. I was showing my friend part of the Outer Wilds DLC today. And I was like, oh yeah, what happens if I do this? And then I unlocked a very hard to... Oh, there goes my internet. Oh, geez. Well, let's hope we return. I'm going to keep drawing in the meantime. Am I back? Okay, my internet's back. Apologies, guys. But yeah, no, yeah, this gets foreshortened a lot. Not too much, because we had a bit of a foreshortening catastrophe yesterday. And these are practically parallel lines and PP lines. Perfect. But yeah, oh, this is like a 2x2. It's not long enough. We're gonna have a very... I forgot, like, we need to elongate this part. So that's more of this line being incorrect rather than this one. Unfortunate. Okay, and this one has to be as parallel as possible to that one. And these all meet on the inside somewhere. Something feels off. I think this is too foreshortened for this one. That's exactly the case, isn't it? Ah, yikes. Well, we'll survive. Hopefully. so long as our hyoid is intact. Jeez. Then calm stream today, hopefully not too much yapping. Okay, so let's divvy this up. Here, mark the center. Boom. Boom. Divide this into thirds, which is definitely not going to be an even thirds, but it's whatever. Yeah, yikes. Be a very cramped head for sure. Yeah, first and foremost, I guess it's, we can add that to the review tonight because I feel like we finally have enough information in our brains to do a review. I'll write down a little review booklet, is setting up this box with proper thing, like even the Y is important because you can usually like get around having an incorrect Y shape by foreshortening some sides or stuff, and I definitely leaned on that today. But at the end of the day, you can't completely crutch on that, and so that's what I did. Or not even crutch, but I was just ignorant. So just draw all our favorite lines, keep it simple, nothing too crazy. Get used to the process. Or chopped point right here, chopped point right here. Goes about here, because we're seeing this part of the face in its entirety. We're seeing all of her forehead turn. We see the brow happen about right here too. Expands to now about right here on this line. Over here. Expands upwards between these two lines. We're gonna see our diamond. And let's see, that's gonna go right here. Right here. Put these to the inside. That's gonna go that direction. Bar. Just go in quite a bit. Travel towards that on the inside. We're getting really good at the 3/4 view, but we gotta go outside of our comfort zone soon. So let's try to find a head that's at a varying angle for next reference. Yeah, we're really not going to see any of that side plate in the face. That turning plane, even though we see it. Nah, we're not going to see it on this. Why do we see the full eye? I don't know, but just intuitively, if we can see this full plane right here without any cutoffs, yet we know this goes in this direction a bit, that means this would have to like flare out a lot. And yeah, it's behind that line, so either we obey the construction or we don't. Stick this one out just a tiny bit more. this is a bit out, so we'll do that. Okay, cool. We just did a 3/4 view. We didn't even like really do anything too special here, did we? Or, well, stick this one out a tiny bit too. And looks like we're good to go. Oh, that was not good. Yeah, so nothing too complex here, just a bit too squished. And plus, I mean, we can only do so many more of these before we're like, oh, you know, we're used to it now, right? So, and we can, of course, include the hyoid. That's just not really a major stress of mine right now, given all that we're trying to accomplish. Yeah, let's try to find a difficult one here. They all seem to be variations of another, and they're not really doing what I'm trying to capture, which is difficult head angles. They're more like facial features and stuff like that, so let's find difficult head angles. Oh, there's Chamang. Or Chomang. A lot of these are stylized as well. And maybe we should save the referencing parts of the journey for when we're doing facial features. Because many of these are just straight up 3/4. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's stress ourselves out. Let's crack open the book and see what's next for us, because I have honestly no clue. Oh yeah, we do have the... Ooh, we could do that. It's the increasing variables, the known variables. These. Challenge for sure. I don't think a box will help us in this realm. Yeah, basically we just take 2 of our planes here and there and completely round everything out. Yeah, because these are almost 2 completely different, yeah. Draw Minecraft Steve, easy. Honestly, like, out of everything we've drawn, I feel pretty that I could do, like, a Minecraft character quite easily, you know? Other than the, like, what's it called? Oh my gosh, am I trolling? Proportion? I feel like I do the rest pretty confidently. Also, great to see you today, Dazzling. Because, like, I feel like these are too complex to do anything, like, simple and fun with. We have the frontal bone after that. Then we have the brow. What's this book called again? It is called Anatomy for Artist, Drawing, Form, and Pose by Tom Fox Draws. I highly recommend it, but I also highly recommend making sure you have a good foundation and perspective and organic form somewhat, just to understand contours and how forms twist and turn in space. Yeah, they do. I really do love them. But yeah, I feel like we're approaching that part where abstraction is necessary. Why did you draw a tongue and whatever? But yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna take a second. We're streaming. I don't want to take a second to read it. But it looks like, yeah, all we have left is just understanding this frontal bone. Understanding that this is a interesting organic form. It's not just a sphere, right? Because it has this taper and it extends forward. So it's spherical in the back. Once you get up here, it has this cool little kind of thing. So honestly, you can divide the head in two parts. You have this like cranium part and then the face, which is where Loomis begins from, right? Yeah, because now you see it as more of a mask than anything else. And yeah, this really cuts into the head too, deeper than the first one, and I think that's actually pretty important. Because now, actually no, it's pretty much the same area as that. It's just, yeah, now we see it as two separate entities though. Which I guess is where I can, yeah, I need to stop using boxes as well, right? I need to start thinking of as, okay, this side of the plane, this plane, this plane. What planes of the face can we see? And then we could worry about style later, as the book entails. Nope, just hit my mic, I apologize. Alrighty, so yeah, we'll start trying to do this one, just not stress too much about it, because even he has some major variation between here and there. Jaw connects to vertically to eye socket. That's where the brow seems to happen. Which is weird. Because the brow happens on, that's above the brow. I guess he talks about it more in the, Did he not mention the frontal bone? Does he do the mask before the frontal bones? Yeah, he does. Oh, he talks about the mask area, and then we go into the frontal bone. Yeah, let's talk about the face starting, which was often called the mask. We can simplify the frontal bone into this form. Here. Frontal bone forms the roof of the eye socket. Ooh. I kind of like this. Oh, as a slice of bacon on your head. I mean, I guess, yeah, but also, I just like that shape to remember it. That's a very helpful shape. And then yeah, forms part of the eye sockets. I'm thinking about doing a million Loomis layovers on images just to get used to it and skip constructionism. I'm not sure if that would work. Or like, not in a negative way. But like, do it. Try it. Sure, I'm not sure how that would work, but yeah. Because like at the end of the day, a lot of the best comic book artists have claims, you know, like, oh yeah, I just traced all day. But then I've heard from other people, it's like, learn the construction because you need to know intuitively the, like, I would love to trace all day, but at the end of the day, as long as you're tracing and you're picking up, okay, the head, like you're picking up these relationships, then I think it's fine. It's all about just knowing the relationships, and constructionism just like teaches you, hey, you're, you know, the exact millimeter precise definitions of the standard face, and then you experiment and go outwards. Meanwhile, you know, tracing and such is through observations. You just have to make sure your observational skills and pattern recognition is pretty nice. When drawing brows, don't complete the inner edge shapes. Oh, because we want to see it get rounded back. Gotcha. If you do that, it'll look like your skull's wearing sunglasses. Yeah, because it does curl in, so. Honestly, I want to start drawing the skull. Like at this point. The brow region tilts backwards in space, and so does the region below it. Oof, man, this is intimidating. I'd been avoiding it because I'm garbage at laying in the side plane, but I think if I did a bunch of layovers, maybe I'd stop being so garbage. Interesting, yeah. But also, do you think that could be, because I'm a huge proponent of, like, learning observation. Not observation, oh my gosh. Not just organic form, but, like, perspective. Do you think that's just, like, your understanding of perspective at this moment? And so rather you should tech perspective instead of doing that? Feel free to tell me no. You know, I'm just as new as the next person, so that's probably my methodology on it, of it. The fact that he can just draw so many of these is insane to me. Because this looks like it's a different drawing, possibly. Oh no, these are the same drawing. Okay, he overlaid them. Thank goodness. I say if he's drawing like hundreds of these. I mean, he still has a wonderful understanding. Adding eyes. So yeah, we'll worry about all of this now. So let's start. The construction parts are really important. I feel like they make the foundation for everything. Yeah. Like learning programming, right? You can't skip computer architecture if you want to understand low level and then high level intuitively. So yeah, just memorizing these 3 spots on the head, I think is going to be our goal today. And I think we're at the point where we abandon the box and we start doing the very scary, yet probably necessary jump. Yeah. Also worth noting that this is on top of the third, but about halfway through both of those. wait, this is divided up into two. Oh wait, because yeah, because he broke it up. This. Yeah, because we went from this to now that. Impressive. Cool. Okay, let's do it. Cool. Okay, let's just pick a head shape. Well, let's just do looking up. Why not? So I'm just going to construct it by doing that initial plane of the face. So these should have been more straight, as I assumed. Interesting. Everything has a tendency to go towards that central point. Like towards over here. Yeah, so that should have been like this actually, like going in. And like maybe we'd see the back of the head. I'm not sure though. Also, yeah, that should have decreased in size by a lot. Like if we made it look up more, I guess, or like let's make it look up more. So and we'll do our corrections because why not? Let's say the VP was up here. Lines need to go inwards more towards the VP as they approach, right? This should have gotten smaller. Kind of like this one was okay. These definitely turned away, so this one is good. But yeah, lines go inwards, right? Then this probably would have gotten narrower. Well, this plane is also slanted, right? So let's try that again. Let's also make the face narrower at the front. And then we're tilting outwards, right? But still. Oh, we made it too tall again up here. Thanks. I'd say this one's a lot better though, perspective wise. Probably should have been smaller right there. Oh, what's been going on in chat? By breaking up the form a bit more at the forehead and working your way up to that side plane. Oh, huge. Yeah, thank you for helping out, Delano. Once again, though, this still feels a bit off. I think you've gone back a lot more. Really showed that taper. I think these were fine. This probably could have gone inside a bit more, like that one. These need to go in, and this needs to be a lot lower, once again. Let's also do these larger. Let's do another one. Show the top plane of the head. I swear, if this compilation that I'm listening to is doing what I think it's doing. Okay, it was just a really annoying song. Cool. I thought it was repeating the same piano lick over and over again, and that upsets me deeply whenever people do that. Okay, so this expands outwards a bit on both ends. And then we get our... I think I slipped that a bit too much, but it's okay. And looks like we ran out of room on the page, so we'll try to go as far as we can down. Definitely made that plane too visible. Poke that out too far that direction. It should have definitely been right there. And then from that right there we go down. And we made the head way too long. So yeah, head way too long. Or at least this plane should have been like probably right here. Let's do that in red. Right there. Ish. Or still. We don't want to spam too much. So here, what we're gonna... I just need more room to draw, right? Let's do it from the back. I'm gonna visualize everything. Doing it from the side plane of the face. We go up in front there. We have that going on. we have the somewhat difficult task of determining the X direction. Yikes, that's way too long. I keep doing that too. So yeah, this plane is more of a, it's trapezoidal. Is that the correct word? Like so. Base was way too long again, and I think that's because we extended this out too much too soon. Or this. And the rest was fine. This was way too out. Something like that would have been better. So yeah, we still need our box, because this isn't repairable stuff. We're getting closer, but yeah, we definitely should be doing our box method, or at least starting with a box and then thinking through it. Because I feel like these I'm kind of rushing a bit. So that's a major part of it. Yeah. I say we're gonna actually, I've been using both sides of these. Yeah, whatever. Let's start a new page, and my goal here, we're now gonna do the more complicated version. So I'm gonna give myself lots of room. Let's do a side-ish profile to help ourselves out. Yeah, we're gonna have to foreshorten this side of the face a lot. And this a bit down too, because we want this to be a 3-2 relationship. Like this, and then yeah, this is gonna be about 1 unit, so perfect. Be a bit more in. These are practically parallel lines. And then this one converges quite soon. Cool. So I guess we'll set it up as per usual, but then yeah, 'cause it's just so, I guess just establishing those horizontal planes and then worrying about everything after is kind of the goal. We practically stopped caring about our little occipital cut that we make into it. We could just kind of get rid of that entire thing, which is interesting to say the least. Yeah, this is going to go up here. We divide into our thirds. Practically parallel lines. Yeah, what we would usually do to travel back here and like do our whole this thing. It's good to have this, but we're going to be losing that eventually. This dot shouldn't be below this line, because if this line goes across, then it always has to be over here. Which means this line, but it's a flat plane. Interesting. So it has to, it's weird, but it has to be right here. This travels back. Does that. And then we actually drop this one down now. We keep this practically. And then this, we see another diamond tap in here. Oh, interesting, because this is no longer, oh man, okay, so this, that goes back. The way he transformed this is very confusing me, because now these side planes are actually much larger. So instead of looking at just this, we're looking at like here. So let's at least establish the face. This, no matter what, will be there. This goes into like this and hits some of his drawings. Or yeah, it goes quite far. Right here. And now he does like this instead, so we carry it up here. But it makes this like trapezoidal plane on the top. And then we have this triangle on the top. Really sinks in the and then a slight slant on this top plane. It's crazy because I'm watching you do faces and Lesson 5 tackles them also. To see it twice is, oh really? Never knew that. We have the front of this face. Now we have our three kind of like. So instead of going like right here, which is really tall, I think about it, geez. Because we'd curve like maybe into here. This is going to be our main square now, and we actually need to This goes in a bit, so this is like here probably. That follows on that line pretty much. In fact, I'm going to move this forward a bit. Because, yeah, if our... These are supposed to be long, but let's say for this... I don't totally... Some of the things he switched up on his methods, but I'm going to say the perfectly vertical plane is going to be right here. Say I. And then from there, go in. Oh my gosh, there's so much. So I'm going to connect this. Probably with better lines, jeez. This is supposed to have more of like a that direction, but we're going to ignore it for now. This, then we're going to see this. Jumps into here doing that. This needs to be here. That's pretty much okay. See, now we're having... Oh, yikes. That's not necessarily good, isn't it? Yikes. You get like a camper van thing on the top of the head. Yeah. Wow. This is a lot to take in. I like Loomis more so far. And yeah, we just have to kind of planes that go on the inside right there. And this really sharp inner plane, which we're not going to see a lot of because these are going to come out of it, so... S2. It's gonna be more like that. Ugh, this is awful. Like, why don't I just do a sphere for this? Mr. Fox, why are we torturing ourselves today? It seems like we only have one to connect this back here. Means this is gonna be a diamond. Or triangle, I should say, sorry. This. this, this. That is rough, guys. That is tough. Ooh, that is probably my worst so far. Should have kept it simple, shouldn't we? I think we just attacked it too fast, too. We were too willy-nilly. But with that being said, everybody, I'm actually going to leave the review for tomorrow. Because today was just kind of a cluster, right? A lot of stuff. Yeah, I think I need to read forward in the book to see if there's actionable steps at the end of this. Because, like, while I like these planes, it's a bit too much, right? So we'll see. I'm gonna do some reviewing tonight. We're gonna call it there. And yeah. Front-loading intuition for planes for shading. Is that a statement? I honestly don't know what you're asking, Anatol. I would love to, though. For planes for shading. I don't know, man. We'll wrap up, but if you want to DM me on Discord with a question or any of us, please let me know. Also, I'm very stupid, so it could have been an easy question. I'm just going over my head. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up today. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so we plan on streaming. We may take a break tomorrow and then have our last week before I head back to my university. That seems to be the plan. Yeah, so tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to read a lot of the book, do some practicing in my own time, and decide what we want to do going forward, because I am a bit lost, I won't lie. It's easy to get, you know, lost in the abstraction, all the different planes. Convince yourself that you're not good at perspective, even though we've been doing this for a bit. But yeah, so with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for watching tonight, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.